Here at Rosie on the House, we do all we can to become every Arizona homeowner's best friend. And you know what? We wouldn't have near the number of Arizona homeowners that we do have if we didn't have air conditioning, right? So we want to talk to you in this segment about how to shop for that day when you may need an air conditioning replacement. So we're going to take you through some very critical points. I know you're looking for indoor comfort, you're also looking for indoor air quality, and you're also looking for operating and achieving that as economically as possible. So we've got some great tips that y'all are going to need to know about. It won't be enough information for you to pass the registered contractor's air conditioning test, but be enough to help you buy your next unit.
Two of the most important things when buying a new air conditioning system are ensuring that you have enough airflow to your new air conditioning system. More often than not, we have to either enlarge or add a secondary return for that proper airflow. The second most important thing is ensuring that you have the properly sized air conditioning unit for the space of your home. A 3,000 square foot home with 8-foot ceilings is a lot different than a 3,000 square foot home with 12-foot ceilings. The heat load calculation will not only take into account that, but as well as your walls, your windows, and the insulation up in your attic. Air conditioning is not just limited to inside your home. This is a Trane mini split air conditioning system, and it's a great application for a garage, an Arizona room, or an outdoor shop. But we also see them being used in master bedrooms if you prefer to sleep cold at night. This isn't going to drain your utility bill either because it runs extremely efficient.
All right, that's some great information from Jeff on how common undersized return airs are in Arizona homes. Very, very common problem. The other problem is air conditioning units that are too big. And then people want to know why their bills are so high and how come their indoor air quality is so poor and why can't I eliminate the hot spots in my house? Well, Derek's going to give you a couple tips on what the real source of hot spots can be.
A common concern in most homes is hot spots, and with a lot of exposure from sun on the north, south, east, west side of the home, you can achieve some warmer spots in those spaces. And like the house behind me right here, with rooms above the garage, those tend to be some of the hotter spots typically on a home like this. With that space, there's a couple solutions to take care of that. One is adding a return air into that space, and the other would be to zone your new XV system from Trane. The great thing about Trane True Comfort Variable Speed is the air conditioner can run at whatever size is actually needed for the home and the capacity that's needed. It can run anywhere from 25% all the way up to 100%. You can go to your Trane control inside of your home and actually look at your run time. You can look at what your system's running at, if it's running at 50%, 60%. It's all on a large display. You can actually run many other devices throughout your home, over 200 if you want to run locks, cameras, anything on those lines. You can display everything right there on your phone, tablet, computer, or go right to your device on the wall and actually look at everything right there on your device. With this thermostat, you can go in here and change your filter change times. You can look at just many things that a homeowner normally needs to do for their air conditioner. The great thing about the Trane Nexia app is you can go in and you can label your zones. So if you have 1 or 2 units, or if you zone your house, you can label it. Like this right here is called your master. So you can go to that zone, you can look at what the actual temperature is inside of there, which is 69 degrees right now inside of the master bedroom. And then you can change your set temperature to whatever temperature you want it to be at. So if I wanted to cool my master bedroom to 68 degrees, all I would need to do is drag this over, bring it down to 68 degrees. And now my thermostat will show 68 degrees.
Well, as you can see, that proves my point about air conditioning, and the whole concept of living comfortably in the middle of the desert has become more than just slapping an air conditioning on a house. It's a science. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how to select that contractor. Now, if you've got a relationship with someone that's been servicing your equipment over several years and you've been happy with them, I would tell you just stick with them. But you might want to take a look at getting an alternate bid on replacing the equipment. And I'll tell you, when you are collecting those, you want somebody that comes out and looks your house over. If they're bidding you over the phone or they're asking you to order the equipment over the internet, that's the wrong way to buy air conditioning equipment. You're getting ready to buy a very expensive piece of equipment that should last 15 to 20 years, that should give you great indoor air quality and provide you high levels of comfort year-round. Don't leave it to chance. You want the air conditioning contractor out at the house, assessing ceiling heights, how much glass exposure you have, what the insulation value of the exterior walls in the attic are. It's a whole program called a manual J calculation, and it needs to be done on every house that's getting an air conditioning replaced. And I'll give you this tip. Chances are, if your unit is 15 years or older, we can downsize your equipment. It's going to make the equipment less expensive to buy and less expensive to run, and it's going to eliminate hot spots at your house, and it's going to cost you less in the long run and give you better indoor air quality. So in picking that contractor, I would avoid all the phone solicitations. You want them at the property, looking the conditions over, finding out how you live, what temperature you like the house, and all the particulars about your little mini habitat you call home.
Sound familiar? Now give a listen to this unit over here. Just to prove that it's running. Hi, my name is Richard Rojo from Trane. I'm standing here in beautiful Glendale, Arizona, next to Trane's XV18 True Comfort Variable Speed. Now, a couple things I want to tell you about this system is it has a patented spine fin coil. The spine fin coil, all aluminum technology, is easier to clean and it doesn't leak. It also has a variable speed compressor in it. That compressor has 750 speeds, so it's like having 750 air conditioners in one. It will modulate from 25.0 to 25.1. You do the math, all the way up to 100. Now, the system is made in Tyler, Texas, USA. And we have a seat lab there, which is 16 weeks, equaling 5 years of wear and tear. Now, what that means to you is it'll prove that Trane's durable and reliable for your home.
So as you can see, there's a lot to consider when you're trying to decide whether or not to repair your existing unit or replace it. If replacement tends to be the direction you're headed, I can tell you, we here at Rosie on the House love this Trane variable speed equipment. You can find all of this at rosieonthehouse.com in our consumer guide for buying air conditioners. It goes into a lot more detail, a glossary of terms, SEER ratings, all kind of additional information you're going to need to make this choice. It's an expensive decision. Don't shortchange yourself. Do the preparation and do the homework. You're going to live with this piece of equipment for a long time. And throughout Arizona, you can find a Rosie certified air conditioning specialist. Just go to rosieonthehouse.com. You'll never regret picking a Rosie on the House certified partner to service any and all the equipment at your home.